First good touch to cut inside. He's got a little bit of room to run. Great overlapping run coming through, but the saving tackle coming from 10 off, and the glancing header from just about the penalty spot right into the gloves of Joe Warren. Quickly back. Diaz over the top. And 10 off with the first touch away from pressure. Second touch finds his goalkeeper, Joe Warren. To send a long one, and he does. Intended for Zinho, got a little flick on it to send it forward. And Greenfield sends it back for Joe Warren. I mentioned earlier, these teams, pass intended for Frazier, touched away momentarily by Minnesota. And a smart decision there from Friedland, using the head so that Joe Warren can pick it up with the gloves. This one will slip through back for Hannigan. Joe Warren instructing the defenders in front of him. And Cristiano Diaz, who turns 21 next week, comes forward from his center back spot, and it'll be Luchi Gonzalez to serve it in. In swinging ball, Warren off his line to punch it clear. Farber with a touch on it. And just as I said about 10-15 minutes ago, that Minnesota were winning most of the possession here in the first half. Miami has turned it on, and they have certainly begun to create chances going forward. The save there by Warren. Probably the sternest test he has faced so far here tonight. Zinho trying to lay into it with the left foot. Didn't really get good wood. In agreement with that call, but I can say from my vantage point up here, I think it was the correct call. Obas. Zinho, a lot of space, cuts it back onto the left foot, back onto the right foot, to the top of the 18, one more time to the left foot, lets it go, but right at Warren, who had hovered out to the edge of the 6-yard box to cut down that angle, and an easy save for the Minnesota goalkeeper. Chance midway through this half, and Zinho was on it with the left-footed shot. He sent it over the bar. And this time it looks like Luchi Gonzalez, as it's from a similar distance here, just tilted off to the left side of the pitch. First time from Luchi. Warren was on his toes, and right into the breadbasket as he pulls it in. And again, it's Friedland to clean it up. Both teams now with 3 corners. Warren out off his line to corral that service. Right side here for Zinho. The return pass for Douglas. Cuts it back inside. Nice movement there. And Warren will come off his line just before it trickles out of play. This one up. Dangerous chance here. The 2-man wall 10 yards away. Looks like he's going to whip this one in, and he does. Warren is off his line. The one-handed punch is clear, but right to the chest of Doug Campaign. Those 3 goals came in the 3-2 win over the Seattle Sounders back on April the 27th. Another chance. Warren with a big save, though, as he parries that one wide. And second corner of half number 2 coming up here for Miami, who are certainly putting some pressure. This time it was Julio Cesar getting to that one. Nice little outside of the foot touch to put it on frame. Showing you some of that Brazilian flair there from the 19-year-old. We'll see if Minnesota defensively get it right this time. Service, and this time Warren unobstructed in his path to the ball. As far as his contributions, And it's been detailed by Amos McGee, the fact that he expected Pei to work on a couple of things during the offseason. Captain of this Miami side, Zinho, tallying his first goal of the 2007 season. And we're 10 minutes in here and also could be involved in the fray. A push and no whistle. Mosquera sends it across for Zinho, looking for a strike. Trying to find his second of the match, but a weak left-footed effort. No trouble at all there for Joe Warren. Quickly back the other way comes Minnesota. Here by Luchi Gonzalez. Full head of steam as he makes his way across to the top of the offensive third. Into the space, that whipping right-footed shot from the second half substitute, Nico Mosquera. Douglas will of Miami FC up off the bench, I think sensing that the result might be in hand. Off his line is Warren, and that is a huge save from the Minnesota Thunder keeper. Big time save from Joe Warren. A well-timed run to get in behind here by Mosquera, and all he had was an opportunity just to try and poke it by Joe Warren. Working 1v1 against Friedland. Back out top. Douglas, the turn here, and again it's Warren off his line with some good anticipation. Away from the pressure, but Zinho will give chase. Alvino forward here for Jeremiah Bax. Back now for Joe Warren. Minnesota throwing caution to the wind, as you would expect, sending all numbers forward. Pei maybe with a chance as he